Somewhere, someone's going to ask me, or they're going to say, Jesse, why are you talking about this? Why can't you just wait for Taiwan to figure it out? Why do you have to go talk about their problems? Why do you have to go say what their problems are? Why do you have to complain? Just be patient. Be patient. I am still being patient. I'm still here. I'm still being nice. I'm not doing hashtag hate Taiwan or something. I'm not. I even did a video on my YouTube vlog in Taiwan to endorse Taiwan's current president, the president who was there when my application was rejected, because I really think she's best for Taiwan at this time. I am being very patient, but coins have a head side and a tail side. Just because it has a head doesn't mean there's not a tail. So while I am patient, that doesn't mean that we wait forever while people never, ever make the changes that must be made. At some point, people need to grow up and stop bullying others. At some point. And I've long past reached that point with Taiwan. I mean, 10 years, and the way that they treated me then and the way they're still treating me 10 years later, and I don't see any improvement. No, someone has to say something. We can't just sit by and let the countries that we work with, the countries that we sell weapons to, the countries that we defend, the countries that have our foreigners in them, we can't just sit by and let those countries be cruel to their own people and turn around and be cruel to our people and just not say anything and let it continue, because that makes those countries weak. That hurts the people in those countries. Those countries are weak and they're not strong allies, and now our military has to work harder, and that makes us weak, and it's like, because it's taking resources away from us. It's like, no, we need allies to be strong and responsible and have their stuff together and be good and fair and just to their own people. And that's just if you're a conservative Republican and you kind of don't like the human rights talk, maybe, that's too much human rights complaining. Even if you don't like that, there's a reason we should want our allies to do a good job. But then on top of that is a whole human rights issue. That's a whole separate issue. It's just not fair. But we need our allies to be responsible in their governments and to do a good job. And we need Congress to require that from those governments, not just befriend these countries that are cruel and mean and atrocious to their own people and to our people and say nothing. I've seen this 10 years and it's like, I see zero progress. So no, it would be a sin. It would be a crime against others if I were to say nothing about what has happened with me, what I have seen, and as a result of that, allow this bad, unacceptable problem to just keep going on without ever changing. Patience is not letting people stall, indefinitely and never change. It can't work that way. Sooner or later, we gotta say something.